Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the third of the 60th anniversary Doctor Who specials. This one is the Giggle. It's the last of the specials. I'm not ready because I know what happens. I know what happens with the fact that David's now again going and we're getting Shooty. I'm so excited for Shooty. So excited for him. Just interviews I've seen of him. I'm just so excited for his performance when we get him the Christmas special, which I've seen there is a trailer, because I am watching this at 10:15 at night. It's been a nightmare because I get alerts from the Doctor Who official Twitter page, X page, to say. I couldn't look at my watch, couldn't look at my phone. It's been a nightmare because I've been out. I haven't been able to watch it. So it's been, I haven't been able to go on any website whatsoever until now. It's driving me insane. Really has driven me insane. It's been a nightmare. Like, I know nothing about this one except for the fact it's got Neil Patrick Harris as the Toymaker, which, speaking of the Toymaker, they have announced that coming out, I think, in a few weeks. I think it's a few weeks, literally this year. Is they're animating the Celestial Toymaker. So like, I have pre-ordered it. I've pre-ordered the steelbook off of Amazon. I'm excited for that. Because obviously I've still got a way to go, because like I'm on the penultimate story of season 2 of Classic Who. I'm on the chase. So I've got a way to go to Toymaker, but I just wanted to get it. I wanted to get it. But it's not the best, but I don't care. I want it. I want to be able to watch it all, you know? But secondly, I would like to apologise for there being no reaction to the Wild Blue Yonder last week. Because if you've been on my community tab or anything like that, or we're in my discussion chat for it on the Sunday, I recorded it and I finally managed to work out how to get the footage work. The footage worked perfectly this time, because over the week before I'd had loads of issues where just recording footage off Firefox just didn't work. My microphone didn't work. Luckily, I figured out what caused that. So like, I've done test recording now. My microphone works. Audio works. You guys will see whether it's worked or not, because it would not surprise me in my luck recently if something messes up with this one. But I'm so sorry about that, because what an episode for the stuff to fail on. Like, I would have rather had my reaction to that one up than the first special, because I said before, there was one thing that I got spoiled on that happened in the specials. There was one thing. Because when I was on Twitter last year, I had a suggested tweet come up, set pictures, and it was Wilf. It was Bernard Cribbins. So like, most of the time I would be angry that I'd been spoiled for such a casting. But because Bernard passed, I was mentally prepared for it, because I'm going to try to put my best is try to put in like silent footage from that, because I've still got the footage, just not my voice. So like, I might, if I can, I will put in. I cried. Like, there's very few celebrity deaths I've cried at. I spoke about this in my discussion that you guys never saw because it was at no microphone. But there's very few celebrity deaths that make me cry. Robin Williams, obviously, it's Robin Williams. Heath Ledger made me cry, because that, like, A Knight's Tale was like my little brother's favourite film growing up, and he would quote the crazy out of it. Lance Reddick, because he's my favourite games of all time. If you know it, it's the Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn, and of course he plays Silence in that, amongst so many other incredible performances. I cried my eyes out when he died, because the Horizon video game series has a special place in my heart, because it helped me get through the passing of my father. Replaying the first one did, and then it's just that made me cry, and I cried my eyes out with Bernard Cribbins. Now, apologies if this sounds random. I don't mind if you skip everything and go straight to reaction. I don't mind, but I think I just said it in my like discussion stream on the Sunday. But I spoke about it at the end. On the day that Bernard passed, I cried my eyes out. Now, I've got a special needs daughter. She's autistic with learning difficulties. She goes through phases of she'll want to watch a certain thing, like, on repeat. Sometimes certain episodes on repeat, like so many SpongeBob episodes with the Bellow and Bubbles one at the moment. Oh my God. But she loved Old Jack's Boat, which is Bernard's show on CBeebies. Love that. It's so funny, and one of the episodes that makes me cry, and it always will now. But she hadn't asked for that in months. She doesn't understand about people dying or anything like that. She didn't know Bernard had passed. For the first time in months, she asked to watch Old Jack's Boat. And luckily, because it was his passing, they put loads of episodes on there. So she was happy for multiple days. But she hadn't asked in months. It's like, in her own way, she knew. It was weird. Like it's just the timing was wonderful. So like last week's episode made me cry. Big time. And I know that was Bernard's only performance. They had scripted him for more, but that was his only one he was able to do. But he still had it, didn't he? He was still like that. He was always amazing. It's like Bernard was always, here in the UK especially, he was always there, from the Railway Children to Doctor Who and the Dalek Invasion of Earth, which I will be reacting to. Still got to finish my edit for Doctor Who and the Daleks. Jack and Nori, the Wombles, Old Jack's Boat, Doctor Who. And Wilf is my favourite modern Who companion, second overall only to Ian Chesterton. And he's very close second. Like, I love Wilf so much, and it's just, I'm so sad that was what upset me the most. Like, the rest of the episode was great. The fact that I didn't get to put my reaction up to that moment made me, that was what, like, got to me the most. Because the rest of the episode was great. It didn't feel like a 60th special. It felt like a mid-season or season finale special. But I was saying in my discussion, I feel like this one's going to tie all three of them together and make more sense, and it's going to make it that much more special. Because at the end of the first one, we had the Beat the Meep say, "Wait till I tell the boss," and then at the end of the last one, we had the Doctor saying, basically saying, "I don't like it invoking superstition at the edge of space." Now, are they trying to make us think that that's going to be calling in the Toymaker? But if that's calling in the Toymaker, is Beat the Meep able to, or is the Toymaker able to communicate with Beat the Meep, or vice versa, and Toymaker still the boss? Or is the Toymaker the one from out of that, and is somebody else the boss? Or is the Toymaker the boss and something else is going to come from across space? Or cross universes or whatever. Like, there's so many things that last episode, I don't do jump scares. I don't do scary films and stuff like that because my anxiety can't take it. There's only one scary film I've ever, like, I would watch again and again, and I actually bought the DVD, and that's a Korean film called Tale of Two Sisters. It got remade for Hollywood. I won't watch the remake because it just looks crap, but Tale of Two Sisters, brilliant movie. But like last episode I jumped quite a bit. I did. So I'm just terrible at jump scares and that. My anxiety can't take it. But it was so well done. I loved the mainly contained sets and stuff like that. Like, the green screen didn't bother me at all. I think it looked great. Obviously, when they first came out onto that big walkway, I could see a bit, but then I just went. The only bit that was a bit weird for me is when obviously the Doctor put his head through the legs. And that just was so glaringly obvious to me. The rest of it looked great. The sets were fantastic. Their acting, David and Catherine's acting, is phenomenal. Now, we've had allusions to her dying twice now. First episode, we thought she died, and then it turned out the Metacrisis split. Last one, Doctor left her behind. They better not actually kill her. Like, I wonder if they're going to make it look like, oh my God, they're actually going to kill her and then give her a happy ending. I'm okay with that. My daughter's still wide awake, by the way. Sorry, I just heard her over the top. And once I get started, I won't hear her, but it's just like my head is focusing on that right now. But they've alluded twice to Donna dying. They can't. She deserves a happy ending. She really does. Like, it's going to be heartbreaking. Now, I do believe that Kate Stewart's in this. I swear I saw the casting thing somewhere, like an official thing. I'm not 100% certain, so that might have been for like next season or something, which would be amazing. I'll always take more Kate Stewart. Thank you very much. She's awesome. But apart from, like, we're seeing everybody going a bit crazy and that plane crashing at the end, yikes. What's going to happen then? I don't know what else happens. I don't know what's... Obviously, it's got to be something to do with the Toymaker, making him go a bit loopy. Apart from that, I don't know. Like, obviously, we're going to have a little bit of a time jump. Obviously, probably wasn't originally intended. The Bernard. But I do know that Bernard, or Wilf, according to Russell T. Davis on the post where he put about Bernard last week, Wilf is okay. He's fine. He's just obviously not there. It's going to be crazy, but I'm excited and I'm nervous because I've got a box of tissues right here. You could kind of see the edge of it. I've got one ready out because I cried my eyes out the first time David regenerated. I'm going to bawl my eyes out now. Like, we know it's coming. We knew it was coming before he was even cast as the Doctor. We knew that the Doctor's going to regenerate into Shooty. But it's the fact we got to read. They make him say, I don't want to go as his last line again. Because that's what he said in the 50th. And then he came back for the 60th. I can't believe that was 10 years ago. That's crazy, isn't it? But it's just like, please don't say that again. But it's got to be as good. Like, what? I want to know I hope we actually get told a definitive reason why he came back. Why did that face come back? Why didn't we get Shooty? Now, in the trailer last year with the centenary, we had a little shot of Shooty. Is that regeneration being held somewhere? Is he some reason being held where all the other regenerations were that we saw 13 encountering them? Which, oh my God, that was amazing. So are we going to see more of those? Because that would be amazing. My one wish, which I'm kind of feeling like we're not going to get, is I want Susan. I want Susan in this. I want Susan back. I want Susan in Modern Who. Whether Susan regenerates, I don't know. Like, obviously, she's not a Time Lord. She's Gallifreyan, but she's not a Time Lord, so she won't have the regenerations, because I think it's Time Lords only, unless they retcon that. Or does she get those regenerations because she's the Doctor's descendant? Because of the Timeless Child, which I will say, the Timeless Child and the Flux mention, I personally loved that last time. The fact that we're hearing about repercussions of the Flux is fantastic. Because I was all right with the Timeless Child stuff. I can completely understand other people not being. And I actually personally really liked Flux. Again, I can understand other people not. But I love the fact we're getting repercussions from it, and they can flesh out that story and stuff like that, and it will make people possibly appreciate it more. But if you don't like it, you never want to watch 13's stuff again, that's fine, because I always say the best thing with Doctor Who, you don't like a certain regeneration or a certain showrun or a certain season or whatever, skip it. And then just maybe if you want to fill yourself in the story, just read some descriptions online, you know? You don't have to watch every Doctor. It's like classic Who. Classic Colton Moore, like you could literally skip a whole story and it wouldn't have basically any repercussions unless you like skip a story where somebody leaves and you get a completely new companion, or like, who the hell's that? That's the only kind of thing you can get from that. So it's like, Modern Who is amazing. And I've been talking for 13 minutes. I am so fucking sorry. But I feel like, one, I had to give an explanation of why there wasn't last week, and also give my thoughts on last week's, because unless you were in my discussion, you guys wouldn't know. So I had to give some kind of just like thoughts on that. And plus, I'm nervous. I guess you guys can understand why I'm hesitant to watch this, because like I'm excited because I want to see why for everything. And I want to see Shooty, but I don't want to say goodbye to David and Catherine. But I have seen there is a Christmas trailer. I don't know if it's going to play right at the end of this, or if I got to watch a separate video, but that will be coming as well. But oh my God, I don't know what state of mind I'm going to be at the end of this, because I got to record my next reaction to The Good Place straight after this. I don't know how that reaction is going to be. I really don't. I'm just going to be zombified, I think, for the whole thing. Like, I'm just going to be emotionally drained, because I feel like this is going to be quite the roller coaster. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm nervous. But before I hesitate any longer, because God, I've been talking for so long, I'm so sorry. We're going to get started. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. What's this got to do with what's happening with Wilf, with Modern? Like Donna's actual time zone. Toy shop, toy shop. Come on. There he is. That. I've been so excited for Neil Patrick Harris in Doctor Who. Wow. Very cool looking toys, but also looks very creepy. No?
This, really?
Oh. Stucky Bill.
He left his family all alone. Poor Stucky Sue.
Oh. Oh.
No, just him, thank you.
Oh, he ain't happy about that, is he?
Called television.
Oh, television. Nice.
What a game we are playing.
Is he going to slip into television now through that doll?
If I'm to prove television works, I'll need a moving image.
Okay. Jesus.
It's about to change the world. Imagine
Oh. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. This is going to be creepy, but I love this opening. It is beautiful. And I love this classic but new logo. It's like tying the two seasons, like the two like old and new, and it's perfect. And it's written by Russell. Come on.
Can you tell me, what are you doing?
I can't drive.
Yeah, so?
Okay, so, which means...
Yeah.
I pay my taxes, which means I paid for this road. It is mine, and I will do with it what I like.
Yeah.
Because it all changed 2 days ago. Everyone started thinking they're right. All the
Okay.
time. And they won't change their mind.
And that's what's causing all these arguments.
Get him to safety, all right? Never mind about us. I want
Yeah.
my granddad safe, all right? You got that?
Yes, ma'am. We'll keep your family safe.
Thank you. I could tell that the beard was too long. Is he going to figure out it's something to do with him? Obviously. Has he got a sense of, hang on, I know that. Are they going to be carrying the TARDIS like in the 50th? They are. They're carrying it like in the 50th. I love that. I love this tower. It's like we're in the Avengers. Does that make the Kate Stewart Tony Stark?
Kate Lethbridge Stewart.
Hey.
I remember your father working night and day to keep you...
You gonna hit him?
Look at you now, out and proud and defending the earth.
Oh, she's hugging him.
Robots and insects and yetis and clones.
I love that she hugged him.
How do we fight the human race?
What's that armband on? Is that to keep it out of their head or something? So they've all got that armband on, or is it a communicator or like a login or something?
That's for you.
Good. Now, what have we got? Are these
Wait.
worldwide? 'Cause I'm
Wait.
Oh, no way.
Oh, that is the best news, Melanie. Hello.
Oh, like I got a long way to go for hers, but I recognise her obviously.
Companion.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's like we park him on the seafront at Western Supermare.
Western. Sorry, I love Western Supermare.
What do I care? I mean, seriously. Why should I care about you?
No change there.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say no change there, is there?
And I think it's highly relevant that the person demanding information
Whoa.
is an alien. Okay. No. I think you'll find
Shit.
I'm in charge here, and we've been.
They really should have known she'd do this because she knew about it. I'm sorry, but they should have known.
Cannot be trusted. And you and her, both with red hair. What is this? Sounds.
They should have known she was about to do this, for God's sake.
I've seen you walk.
Don't fucking start in it.
No.
Oh, that pisses me off, but... She alright? She's gonna feel so guilty about what she just said. But yeah, apologise to her.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely no need.
It's everyone.
It keeps spiking inside every single person's head.
But what's that mean?
What about Donna? Put one on Donna! Why is she not affected? Is it because of the meta crisis?
It's generated inside the brain.
Is it in television now?
Not Granddad.
Yeah.
Me. I'm wearing a Zedex just in case, but I've been fine. Well, no more.
Is it because of the Doctor? Is it because of the TARDIS?
And monitor us and microwave our brains.
For God's sake.
I am anti-Zedex.
Well, pants.
For the first time in history, everyone has access to this.
Is it to do with that? Because that's why they showed us with the...
I know we've only got minutes to live, but give me a second, because I spent 6 months teaching my daughter how to play the recorder till she said this is not who I am, and that was the start of the whole
Okay, yeah.
believe you me.
Yeah, we know.
Maybe it's music.
A classic arpeggio. Middle C an octave higher. La 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 la.
What did that just do?
What? What is it?
Sing that again.
Why?
La 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 la.
I've got to get Bonnie Langford singing.
It's so familiar. It's like it's been buried in my head for years.
Yeah, it's in the television, isn't it?
Put there by John Logie Baird himself.
But I've
Yeah.
never seen him before, so how do I know that laugh?
It's been implanted in television.
Has been hiding in every screen ever.
Yeah, and somebody, the Toymaker's activated it.
Sinking into your head, carving a wave.
It's now part of all of us.
Every single one.
That's terrifying.
Scream.
He has in every single screen.
Branding his Giggle into your brains until he had enough screens to be complete.
Every single screen. Shit.
Who could do that?
Puppet's just a puppet. We're looking for the puppeteer.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a memory.
I think something's coming back.
Oh dear.
After a very long time.
Very, very, very long time.
The human race might be clever and bright and brilliant. It's also savage and venal and relentless. All the anger out there on the street. The
Lies
lies,
within you.
the righteousness.
Yeah.
That's human. That's you. That's who you are.
Is he getting affected by it now?
Poisoning the world.
Is it?
And hating each other. You've never needed any help with that.
Very true, and sadly.
Something else is using your worst attributes.
Yeah.
Playing with you.
We know who, but how are they going to work? Well, he's got an inkling. Like toys, there we go.
We can pick off a pebble on the moon. Trouble is, taking out a South Korean satellite will have international consequences.
Just a bit,
so
yeah.
we've been waiting for permission. All world leaders are being affected by...
Isn't he technically president of the world, or does that stop? He's president of the world. Isn't he technically still, isn't he? Right? He should be, right? I swear. Unless they stop that. I might be misremembering, so apologies.
If we survive this, you should think about joining UNIT.
Really? That'd be amazing.
60,000.
Really?
120 plus 5 weeks holiday.
Done.
Nice one, Donna. 100 and... Ooh. Nice.
If I weren't ready, don't wait for me.
TARDIS?
Sweet 17.
Okay.
He wouldn't dream of it because you wouldn't let him. Let us see that beautiful TARDIS. Oh, it's such a good TARDIS. Is he going back? He's going back to that exact time, and I bet that's what I bet that's what the Toymaker wanted, right? He was putting that message because he knew the Doctor would work it out.
She's brilliant, isn't she?
Yeah, but I just keep thinking, all this time, you've never mentioned her.
I'm a billion years old.
I like that. They kept that in, that he lived all that time in the I forgot what it's called, the dial.
And it's like you're staggering. You are staggering along. Maybe that's why your old face came back. You're wearing yourself out.
Maybe because he hasn't given himself time to stop. He had that time, but obviously with River on that planet, him, her, and 12.
He picked up ein Wok. He said, "Oh, das ist ein Bull."
He thrown it and she killed him then.
He said, "Oh, what fun."
And now everybody loves.
And he's getting so many balls now.
That is the final ball of all.
How many balls does he have in his hand?
Enough.
No, I love her. I love her.
I wondered which one of you had the balls. After so many years.
Who is he?
Toymaker. There we go, Michael Goff. The original Alfred from the movie Batman's.
Hide and seek.
There's that laugh again. Oh god, this is gonna be... He said go back to the TARDIS, listen.
No, don't laugh.
Oh no, this episode's gonna creep me out. Oh, shitballs.
TARDIS is an idea that Toymaker would throw away.
This is worse.
His domain, and it's governed by the rules of play.
Oh no, this is gonna be such a creepy episode. Oh, shitballs. This is gonna be horrible. Oh dear.
I was so sure of myself. I made a terrible mistake.
I let the TARDIS fall into
Okay.
another realm. A hollow. beneath
Nice
the
little
other
recap
universe.
in case we haven't seen it, which I haven't yet.
Science is a game, and all of us are
Yep.
toys.
Okay.
I beat the Toymaker. I won his game.
Yeah, and the
around here.
Toymaker, it ended with the Toymaker on number 14, which is probably why, like, I love that they connected that.
And I think it's all because of me.
Heart, spade, and clubs on the light. The other one's got spade on the front.
What do I say? What do I say? Because I'm always so certain
Not always. He tries to act like it, yeah.
Take that away.
Oh, don't cry, Doctor.
Toys.
I don't want them to cry.
What am I now?
Don't have David Tennant cry. No, I can't.
It's not about me.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Doctor, don't. I cannot take David Tennant crying. I couldn't take him in Good Omens season 2 finale. I cannot take it now. I can't. I can't do David Tennant crying.
Because my dad used to say, dice don't know what the dice did last time.
I like that.
Every game starts from scratch.
I love that thought. I like that. Yeah, I love that. Oh, Donna and Doctor, you're a fucking idiot.
You hear me?
You there? Doctor!
He wasn't paying attention then. He just got too careless then.
Don't move!
And so like last episode in the corridors, isn't it? We're in the different layers. So they moved and didn't find it.
I paid the price.
He bought the doll.
Lift you up. I'll take the weight, okay? Ready? Up.
Oh my god, is he all... Now he's dead.
Because I couldn't stop hearing it.
He got turned into a toy. Oh my god.
Giggle in my head.
Oh, poor man.
What are these?
He's a pup. Oh my god, this is scary.
I will stop. If you play my game.
So he...
lost.
Oh, poor man.
I thought I was clever. I thought I was clever.
Oh, fuck. I looked away for a second and I'm like, no. What's she gonna say? Who's that laughing?
Where are you?
That clock is creepy. Why is it making me think of a series of Unfortunate Avants on Netflix?
And I warn you now, if
I loved him as Oh, fuck, no. It's one of the family. It's one of the family. Oh, God, no. No.
I'm poor wee Stookie Sue. I lost my precious hubby. They threw me in the cubby. Oh, not real. They took my bill away.
Reunite the family. Reunite the family, maybe. If we can find the actual bill or if anything remains.
Now the Stookie Babbies weep. Stookie Babbies can't sleep.
Oh, hell no. They're Mission Impossible in it. That sounded right, didn't it? Oh, God, I don't like dolls. No.
An endless night. Stookie Babbies are so sweet.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, this is creepy. Throw them out the sodding windows.
My name's Donna. Now I think that you're a goner.
Nice rhyme, Donna. Throw it out the window.
Babbies.
Good on you, Donna. I'm sorry, I would have thrown one of those pieces out the window.
He met eine friend called Amy Pott. And he loved Amy Pott.
Yes, he be liking the redheads.
And they went to and fro.
No fucking way. I'm sorry, I read ahead and saw Amy Pond. I got to stop reading all the subtitles.
Then he was meeting Clara. But she was killed by a bird.
Technically.
She still survives in her last second of life.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all right then. But then the doctor met
Oh, Bill. I loved Bill. Bill was awesome.
And then there came the flux.
Oh, I love the fact we're getting after effects of the flux.
The poor doctor.
I love the fact we're getting the after effects and like consequences of the flux. I love this.
I came to this universe with such delight. And I played them all, Doctor.
I love him. Gotta get him with cards. He's a magician as well, isn't he? I'm watching his hands. I can't help it.
Master was dying and begged for his life with one final game.
Whoa.
And when he lost, I sealed him for all eternity inside my gold tooth.
He's got the master in his tooth?
The one who waits.
Who's that?
I saw it.
Is that the boss?
Hiding. And I ran.
Who's the one who waits?
And they type and they cancel. So I fixed it. Now
Yep.
everybody wins.
And everyone
I get that, yeah.
The never-ending
Who's the one who waits? Are we talking about 15? Or are we talking about the boss? At 8.
My turn.
Who is the one who waits?
I'm the king.
No.
I won the game many years ago. You
But
won
he did.
today, which leaves us equal.
Very true. I like that. One
bound by one inviolable rule. Best of 3.
Yes. Whoa. Who is the one who waits? Is it the boss? Who's the boss? Who is it going to be? And why won't the Toymaker face him? Where's the TARDIS? Where's the TARDIS? TARDIS, help, please.
And there is play. What's that?
Hey, Spice Girls.
Could you turn that off, please?
It's a Toymaker. This is obviously going to go silent because copyright. I'm sorry, I grew up with the Spice Girls, so I can't help it. Neil Patrick Harris is amazing. I can't help but mouth along. I can't. Oh fuck, Kate! He's taking them all out. Mel? Whoa! Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. It's not gonna fucking work, Kate. He's having so much fun. I know it's probably just for this special, but I want more of him. I want him to be like the master. I can't help it. He's awesome. I love this. Whoa. Shit, what are they going to do? I really don't know how they're going to get out of this. This is amazing.
The beam had a pilot and the armorer and the ground staff. Where are they?
I think they're still falling.
Oh my god, he pushed him off.
This is merely a face concealing a vastness that will never cease, because your good and your bad are nothing to me.
This is awesome.
Leave this tiny world. We can take your games back to the stars. We can play across the cosmos. We can be celestial.
Celestial Toymaker.
The Time Lord and the Toymaker. Infinite games.
And yet...
I actually thought he was going to convince him then. It's like almost like he thought about it.
Fight is with me! And you owe me!
One more game.
I played the first game with one doctor. I played the second game with this doctor. Therefore, your own rules have decreed I play the third game with the next.
But why have we got this one back? No, not now, no.
He's not dying alone. You can do what you like to me. I'm gonna be
But we've got... Well, we have no explanation of why him. We had no explanation of why this face. Why?
Because every single one of you is fantastic.
But we have no explanation of why it's this doctor. No. Oh, this is his last word. No. What the fuck? Why didn't he didn't change? What the hell?
What?
What the hell? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, I am completely me. Don't you stand there? Push.
What the fuck? Doctors.
This is what? I don't know.
Phoebe and David together. This is amazing. Where's his pants? Why am I saying pants? Trousers. Oh, it's because he took the shot?
Someone
Someone tell me what the hell is going on here?
David's got an undershirt on, and David's got the undershirt and the trousers and the vest. Shooty's got the tie and the scarf.
Bad generation is supposed to be a myth, but...
A what?
Look at me. Yeah, myth, Mel. What do you think?
I love him already. So do I.
Still beautiful.
Yeah. Do you come in a range of colours?
Yes.
And he's got the shoes. Not that I like that they split the clothes. That's fun. But why?
And I'm the doctor.
And according to the rules, you can't say no.
But that's cheating.
But it's the rules.
And you did this. But you doubled us.
I love this. We got David and we got Shooty together. This is amazing. We got 2 doctors. I love this. I love this. We got Shooty. I'm so excited. Look at him. His first Doctor Who scene and he's got no trousers on, for God's sake. I'm going to cry. This is amazing. But what's going to happen to David now we got Shooty? He's going to throw it off the side of the building, isn't he? Or is that going to be against the rules?
Hey! I'm on your side! I'm so sorry.
I got so carried away. I love it. We got Shooty. I'm so happy. I love the fact that Shooty's getting a big part of this. He's not just at the end of it. This is amazing. Oh, he lost.
Fair game. You lost.
No, but I think you'll find best of 3.
He lost.
Is to banish you from existence forever.
Really?
No, but I'm...
But I don't want to. I kind of like him. I want more of him. Oh, is he going to go 2D?
My legions are coming.
What? What's he mean? What do you mean by legions are coming? Is that guy? He's all right. He's alive. Oh, I'm so happy that guy's okay.
To the deepest vault and bind it in salt.
Yes, ma'am.
Rudy, I want the names of all those staff.
But what's going to happen to 14 now? He shouldn't be here.
Come here.
Hug yourself. Come on, you got to love yourself.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's okay. I'm here.
Aww. We've what? Who picked that up? Is that his Legion? Are we getting more of the Toymaker? Oh, please. I want more of the Toymaker. I really want more of the Toymaker. He was freaking awesome. And who picked that up? Is it going to be like the Master?
That doctor that first met the Toymaker never, ever stopped. Put on trial, exiled, key to time, all the devastation of Logopolis. Adric.
I've heard of Adric, but I don't know exactly what happens on it. I don't want to know. River!
Sarah Jane has gone.
Oh,
Can you believe that for a
Sarah!
second? I loved her.
Sarah Jane!
We fought the gods of Ragnarok and we didn't stop for a second.
You get to just live now.
What the hell?
He gets to just live now. He can just...
I'm fine because you fix yourself.
We're now going to get 2 doctors and David can come back any time. That would be amazing.
I stayed in one place. And I lived.
Is he going to get to live his own life now?
Would drive me mad.
It does.
Yeah.
And that's the adventure.
What's the other doctor? Like, we've got 2 doctors now. We're going to have 2 doctors in this universe. This reality.
You changed your face. And then you found me. Do you know why?
No.
To come home.
No, don't.
Do you... He flies off.
You stay behind. We got... The doctor gets to just live his life.
What's it?
What? What? What the fuck's that? How did he...
The Toymaker's domain is still lingering. Just for a few seconds while we're in a state of play.
Is he going to split the TARDIS? We're not going to have 2 TARDISes, are we?
Hey, watch this. Watch. Stand back.
We can have 2 TARDISes. No frickin'... What the hell? So David's going to be David and They're both the Doctor.
Here is mine.
Okay, is number 17 important? Are we going to get the Toymaker back at number 17? And a jukebox.
Ooh, jukebox.
Looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. But what's going to happen with this Doctor? Is this his TARDIS? He's leaving. He's leaving on his own now. Well, we've got two Doctors. How is this going to work? Is David going to have his own spin-off? Wouldn't say no.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You weren't going to leave without saying goodbye, were you?
Come on, he's you. Of course he was.
As if I would ever do that.
I can't believe we've got two Doctors. Two Doctors, two TARDISes. What the hell?
Oh, you're the old man. You're older than me.
Actually, that is true. He's younger because you came after him, so...
I love you. Get out.
Oh, I'm not doing that again.
I can't believe we've got two Doctors. This is fucking awesome. Is David... Oh my God, is David going to get his own spin-off? That'd be insane. But how is this going to work? Two Doctors, two TARDISes.
The warrior queen of the Falooth. Oh, and she said, good. And now, you will marry me. I said, what? And she pushed me off the cliff.
There's one more seat.
We could always go in the TARDIS and find out.
Is there going to be a spin-off?
Don't you dare.
You are grounded until the Doctor feels better. Don't go sneaking off to Mars.
Again?
What's that mean?
Wait, what?
Oh, no, it was just once.
Wait, what? No.
To New York last week. The Gilded Age. It was amazing.
Well, yeah.
We've technically got two Doctors now. What?
Turned down my favourite niece.
Oh, that's cute.
With my best friend, my brother-in-law.
Oh, she's like his sister. I love that.
Oh, I have barely begun.
And Mad Auntie Mel.
Mad Auntie Mel. Mad Auntie Mel.
She's got her family. I love that. Who's that last seat for?
He's off shooting moles.
That's why. Okay.
Don't worry, I gave the moles a force field. I love the moles.
You love the moles?
Who'd have thought? I ended up with a family.
There's one family member missing. Give me Susan.
Miss it? Out there?
Always.
Funny thing is, I fought all those battles for all those years.
But is he just going to live there now? And we're just going to hear, they could do like audiobooks and stuff. Or is he going to get his own spin-off? I'd love that. The two of them, I'd love this. Be different, but they could do it now. Oh, because David can come back anytime still now, and it's still technically the Doctor, and it won't interfere with regenerations and that. I love that. It's not what I expected, but I love it. But the Master's in the tooth, so the Master can come back. Or could that just be the last bit of the Toymaker? I'd love more of the Toymaker. He was amazing. Destination Christmas. Ah, fuck you. I love that. And Shooty. We've got two Doctors. What the hell? That was not what I expected to happen. Like seeing them splitting. I did love how they split the clothes. Like, is the trailer at the end? No, okay, so I'll have to do a completely different thing, different video for that. Okay, that was not what I expected. I'm going to keep it playing just in case there is a little tidbit at the end. Because it's Disney, technically now. So we could still have something at the end. That was not what I expected. So we've got, because they haven't they said, Doctor said, get rid of them from all existence altogether. We technically didn't. They've kept him and bound him in salt. He could still come back at any time. We've got his tooth. Is that to indicate the Master coming back next season? Or is it because the Toymaker's minions and it's a bit of the Toymaker technically? So the Toymaker could come back like how they did with the Master? Okay, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But, so we they could work, I could see how they, with at least two ways where they could get the Toymaker back. Which I would not object to because I thought he was freaking brilliant. I like the fact that we've got more David. We've got David. David's just living now. But I don't know how, like, it's not that I dislike it. I don't dislike it. I loved that episode. And I think it's lovely that the Doctor technically gets to just live and be happy with his sister. And I was like, I think what bugs me is the fact they were talking about family. I know I said from the beginning I wanted Susan, but they're literally talking about his family. They've got Mel there, which is awesome, but they're talking about his family and they didn't put in Susan. I'm sorry. Could they not work out how to get Susan back with that when they're talking about family? Maybe if they could see a spin-off now. I could see a spin-off happening. Whether it's audiobooks, because we'd literally, Rose has been in the TARDIS, Mel's been back in the TARDIS, Shirley was in the TARDIS, get Sylvia in the TARDIS, that would be brilliant. But like, is that going to be a spin-off? Because like, I want to see how they're going to make that work. Like, David can come back at any time now. He could. That felt grand enough to be a special, but I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. It definitely wasn't that ending. Like, I loved it, but I also, like, it's left me wanting as well. At the same time, if that makes sense. I can't, maybe I'll be able to explain it in the discussion stream. Like, thinking of it, like, and seeing other people's reactions. I loved that episode. I loved seeing Shooty and David together. I love Shooty already. He's like, he's new, but he's not at the same time, so it's cool. And I love the fact they've addressed the Doctor is technically a billion years, is like a billion or so years old. I love that because they addressed the Summit Dial. I always forget what it's called. But it's with 12 being stuck in there. That was oh my God, that episode was incredible. One of my favourites. Because 12 is my favourite modern Doctor. But I love the fact they addressed that, in fact, he's that old. And I like the fact he is going to get to just live his life. And it's not just the one that went with Rose, original Rose. But it's technically the Doctor with all the Doctor's memories. He's going to get to live his life. And we've they invented something else, a biogeneration. I guess was a way to do it. Like, it's new, it's a new thing, but they said it was a myth. So, like, they couldn't have, like, obviously mentioned it in another thing, but who is the boss? If he's got to be the boss, hasn't he? That means the meat was... Oh, okay, it makes sense. Like, I was literally just, as I was thinking it kind of clicked into space, because obviously the Doctor brought him into this galaxy from the edge of space, but then he was back in that time, so that would make sense that he was able to communicate to the Meep and set all this in motion. It does make sense. It does make sense, and it'll make more sense like when I'm trying to edit this. My God, there's going to be some times where it's going to be no sound on purpose from the episode, because obviously I can't put in the Spice Girls, can I? No, I want more Neil Patrick Harris. Like, if they do bring the Toymaker back, I want more Neil Patrick Harris. He was brilliant. Like the accent was like the guy said, your accent has slipped and stuff like that, and something like it was like comically bad, but not like, oh God, like for me at least, because I don't remember a lot of German, but it was just his English accent was great. His English accent was I really liked. But it's really, his performance really made me want to watch more Dr. Horrible and to go back and rewatch a series of Unfortunate Events, because he was phenomenal as Count Olaf. I love that show so much. And I wish I could rewatch it again I wish I could watch it again for the first time, because it was so good. And I highly recommend it on Netflix. It's fantastic. Star-studded as well. But I think that's the main letdown, is the fact that they were talking about his family. He was talking about his family and did not address Susan. Maybe like, because she's out there somewhere. She is somewhere. And like, have we ever... Actually, I'm not going to go into that because I don't know if I'm going to encounter it in Classic Who. I don't know. But I feel really weird about that. I love the fact Shooty's got a jukebox. He needs a seat. I have said before, I love that TARDIS. It's gorgeous. Like, I could see on the bottom level, there's enough space you could put a nice seating area. And they should have a seat up on the main bit, so like they could sit down and wait whilst they're travelling. Or if they get thrown back from the console, because jolts or whatever. They could land in a seat. They do need some seating. They do. He's right. And I hope he puts some in. But I loved it. There's like, I'm not, like, I loved it. It was a great episode. I'm not 100% certain on exactly how I feel yet. That's not a bad thing. It's just like processing it. And I think it's the Susan thing for me. The fact they were talking about family and no Susan. They didn't even mention Susan. But I can see how some people might not like the bi generation thing, and let's say it's a cop out or not cop out, but I can't think of the word. I can understand why people would not be happy with that, or him not getting a full regeneration. I love the fact that his last words were almost Alonzi. I love that, saying Alonzi. But there's a lot, like, maybe, obviously I don't want bi generation to happen again, or at least not for like at least 10 regenerations type thing. You gotta like that kind of thing. If it's a myth and this is the first time it's happened, you don't want it to happen again for a long time. At least till after the 70th, you know, that type of long time. Because if it's that special, but it's got to be like, maybe read about it in a few seasons or something like that. It's got to be mentioned a little bit at some point to flesh it out more, because otherwise it's just like made up for this, you know? It's got to be fleshed out, that kind of excuse. Maybe they could do like an audio book or a comic, or maybe David could get a spin-off. Because we've literally got 2 Doctors and 2 TARDISes. We know they've got excuses now to have David have his own series of audiobooks or series of comics or graphic novels or whatever. Or his own, maybe not his own spin-off. Because like, I think David being the Doctor still and having the TARDIS still would take away from this main series, I think. Having him have his own series. Like, if they do it, I'll watch it, absolutely. But I do think it would not, unless for some reason the TARDIS is earthbound, for whatever reason, and it's only like once a season it can travel, or for a special it can travel. Maybe, like, and he can like use the TARDIS as like researching things and scanning things, and he's in like mostly in charge of like Earth stuff, so the Doctor could go to all sorts of planets. Or maybe he's literally bound to this year, so he's in whatever year the series is happening. And then Shooty, 15, can like do all the other years, all the other planets. That could work. If they put a limit on 14, if they put a limit on David's TARDIS or something like that, a spin-off could work. Because otherwise, it will take away from this main series, and it just would not be fair on Shooty and whoever comes next. But it would allow, like, because we've heard about Rose going off with him and Mel being there as well. They've got an in for doing like audiobooks. Audiobooks would work. Again, comics would work. And they could make them technically canon, but also a spin-off at the same time. Like, it would work, but again, they'd have to be really freaking careful. Like, I don't know if they've written themselves into a, like, Russell had like a clear idea of where he wanted to go with this. Unless Russell and Disney and the BBC had a very, very, very clear idea what they're going to do with this, they might have written themselves into a corner. Unless they had it all planned out, all what's coming next, you know? Like, maybe it was part of the deal with Disney. And this is how he worded it, like said, this is what could happen. This is what's going to allow for spin-offs, audiobooks, blah, 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 yada, yada. Or computer game or whatever, you know? Like, maybe that if they do it like that, if they know what they're doing next, because otherwise, if I can see them like with being written into a corner with the aspect with David, because like, or maybe they just have him come back again as like an ultra special like type thing, you know, like, because the Doctor obviously ages very slowly. Is this Doctor going to regenerate again? That's a thing I just thought of. Is 14 going to regenerate again, and are we going to get another 15? You know, or is he now going to be limited because it's a bi-generation? Do the regenerations only go with Shooty and not with David? Or do they both get regenerations now? Is the bi-generation now gonna put a restriction on how many regenerations we're gonna get from that doctor? From either doctor now? Like, there's so many things that are gonna need to be addressed to clear up, because otherwise it's like, what are they gonna do with this now? Like, what can they do? There's so many questions and stuff like that. There's going to be so many discussions about what they're going to do with this. Like, I can absolutely 100% understand if somebody did not like 100% like that. Like, I like it, but I'm not 100% certain how to, like, what it actually is, like what my feelings are. I don't hate it. I like it. I loved that episode. I thought it was awesome having the both of them together, but it's what they do next I think is what's going to influence how I feel about it, you know? They're like, oh my God, that's what they're doing. That's going to be amazing. It'll make me feel better about that. But if they're like, oh, that's what they're doing, or if they're not doing anything with it, what, why do it then? Why just not have him regenerate? You know, I feel like there's got to be something planned. And I can absolutely 100% understand if somebody didn't like what just happened. I can understand that, and it's more than justified. If it's put you off or like made you complain, and that's completely 100% valid, and I can understand why. Like, again, my complaint is talking about family and not having Susan. Like, that's the one thing that I'd like. I love that scene. It was beautiful. I like how they alluded to Wilf being there, but not having him there. And they had his seat there still for when he sat down. Like, the fact that there was an empty seat still made me think that Susan was going to walk in. I was praying into, like, in my head, like, just wanting her. Or just have her regenerate, if she can. But it's just like, I think until I know what they're going to do with this, I don't know how I feel about it, you know? Good feelings, I do like it, unless they really mess up or they don't do anything with that. It's going to be weird. Again, I keep repeating myself, I can understand somebody not liking this. I really can. Fun episode. I want more of the Toymaker. Is that Tough going to allude to the Toymaker? Because they got the Toymaker. They didn't get rid of him, like banish him from existence. He technically still exists because he's folded up inside that box and they bound him in salt. So technically he could still get out at some point. He could come back, because I wouldn't mind that. Neil was awesome. Or is his existence still in that tooth? Because his tooth just magically came out. Or is that... I feel like the tooth came out because the master, it's the master in there, so the master's existence wasn't banished. So the master is still in that tooth. And he got picked up by someone. And also, I don't think I haven't discussed it yet. Who is the one that waits? The one who waits. Who was the one who waits? Who's that going to be? Are we going to encounter that in the Christmas special? Is that going to be next season? Is that going to be in David's thing? If David gets a thing. Who is the one who waits? Who is it? Is the one who waits the boss? Who is it? I need to know. Obviously, if there's been leaks or anything like that, do not tell me. Do not spoil it in the comments for anyone, okay? I would hope there's not leaks on that. But who is the one who waits? Is it the Valiard? I know the Valiard. Do not spoil me on what the Valiard is. I just know it's a version of the Doctor, but I don't know why or how or what. So do not spoil me. I'm a way off from that. And who's the female Time Lord? I know we've got this. I'm so far off because I'm still in season 2 of Classic Who. Oh, we went through it with my discussion last week. It's not Romana. Is Romana somebody else? I can literally picture the actress that played her. I can picture the actress's face. I can picture the picture from the show. I'll put it in. But it's a female Time Lord. I think she's a bad Time Lord. Wasn't her TARDIS like a pyramid or something like that? I swear. I swear I've seen that somewhere. But, again, do not spoil me, but imagine if it's her coming back. Who's the one? I want to know who the one who waits is. There's so many questions, and I like that. This kind of made it feel like a special, but it's like not what I expected. And it's like, I think until I find out what's going to happen next from the implications of this, like the tooth, the one who waits, what's going to happen with 14. You know, like, until I find out, like, the implications of this, I don't 100% know how I feel. Again, not a bad thing. Still loved it. Just I can't accurately describe it right now. The discussion, which hopefully is technically tonight when you guys are seeing it. Tomorrow for me. Hopefully, I hope so. My God, that is going to be an interesting discussion. I'm so looking forward to watching other people's reactions, because that is going to be insane. That was crazy, but amazing. Like, I wonder if I'm going to notice more things when I rewatch it when I'm editing. Yeah, I want more of Neil. I would love the Toymaker to come back. I want more Neil. Imagine if the Master, because it was in his Toymaker's tooth, imagine if the Master comes back and looks like Neil Patrick Harris. I would not say no. That would be freaking brilliant. I think he'd be an amazing Master. But yeah, I really, really want to watch. I really wish I could rewatch or watch for the first time Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events on Netflix. He is phenomenal in that. I highly recommend it. So good. So good. Yeah, it's something that I really wish I would watch for the first time again. And some Dr. Horrible, obviously. But yeah, Neil was amazing. I'm going to have to go back and look up who that actor was. The young guy that bought the doll. Middle-aged man, Ross Gurney Randall. I don't know that name. And I don't know the name of the guy playing John Logie Baird. I said that. I'm sorry. It sounded like I said Yogi Bear. I'm sorry. That made almost laugh then. The Blinks was Nicholas Briggs. Yes. I like that. We had Nicholas Briggs in there somewhere. Okay, like I thought I recognized him. He reminded me of Nasir Dalal, who's amazing. And I would have freaked out if it was him. Like, as soon as he spoke, I was like, no, that's not him. I would have known that man's voice if that was Nasir Dalal. I think that's how he says his name. Apologies if it's wrong. But, yeah. I want to see the implications, and then I'll probably know. I might know how I feel. Again, awesome episode. Loved it. Loved Neil Patrick Harris. That was brilliant. Charlie DeMello. Charles Banerjee. Who's Charlie DeMello? That would be him, wouldn't it? Charlie DeMello. That really does sound familiar, actually. I'm going to have to look him up. I'll put it in there somewhere. But, oh, middle-aged man would be the guy in the street, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, I got confused. I think. I don't know. I'm confused. But that was great. And I'm looking forward to seeing other people's opinions, reading your comments as well. Watching other reactions is going to be crazy. This is going to be a nightmare to edit. But at least I know that I can edit out, I can mute the Spice Girls because there ain't no way I'm putting any of that in. Maybe for a bit of dialogue, I might risk it, but I might not. I might just say no and just not risk the dialogue. You guys will know by now what I've done, obviously, because this is the end. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird, but good. And again, I keep saying it. I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. I really do want to see the implications of what the bi-generation means. That was crazy. Because when he started to say, can you pull? I thought he was going to be like somehow the Toymaker got into his head and I thought he was going to make her pull his finger. That's where my head went with that. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need to know the implications. I'm interested. It's crazy. This is going to take a bit to process and understand and a few rewatches and I might get it a bit more. But discussion is going to be insane. Yeah. The implications from this episode are big. For the change, the rebirth, but in a good way, I think. Hopefully. I've got faith. After this episode, it feels to me like they've got plans, you know? And I'm excited to see what your theories are. What do you think they could do with this? What would you like to see them do with 14 now? What do you think? Spin-offs? What would you like? I'm so excited. I'm going to go watch the trailer now. That is going to be insane. I'm so excited. But even if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know my Christmas special and more reactions to Doctor Who and everything else goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.